Hello there and welcome to yet another amazing video recording series. We're going to be taking a look at the RSK paper review for all the papers we handle here on this particular channel for week 24, a purple coupon week, where games are going to be played between the 13th and the 14th day of December 2025. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. If you stay with me to the end of this video recording series, I promise to reveal you to some massive sequences that will put you in some massive winning ways, courtesy of all the papers we are going to be looking at in the course of this video recording series. Without wasting time, let's dive straight into the business of today. As courtesy demands, if you are new to this channel or you just see videos on this channel for the first time and you actually love what we do here on this particular channel and you would want to get a long way to keep receiving this kind of quality video updates from us, all we're requesting that you do is for you to click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel. And remember that subscribing to this channel is totally free. You're not going to be paying a dime. Click on that notification icon thereafter to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series just like the one you're seeing right now. Click on that like button to like our video starting with this very video. Click on the share button to share this video and all the other videos on this channel to all your social media handles so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. And lastly, don't forget to make use of that comment section by dropping your comments stating what you love about our channel, and also go a long way to suggest better ways in which we could use to improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys. This will go a long way to help us make better and quality video content for you, and also make videos that will save your interest, because your interest is being placed as our utmost priority. Okay, away from that, a very big congratulations to every one of you that actually made use of our free banker, which was released here last week, courtesy of number 23, a red to red sequence that played out to be a full-time draw, and also the free pay with dish start, which happens to do with number 3 and number 5. For those of you who are premium subscribers, I gifted out number 3, and I'll also reveal the sequence that brought it. This week again, we have in store for you guys full-time banker draw, courtesy of the special advanced fixtures, and also a very reliable pay to gift us 2/3 full-time draws from there. And to those of you that there's a quick development courtesy of our free WhatsApp group. I came to discover that a couple of people in the group are just there to get and not to give. So I've been posting, at least for the past 3 weeks, we've been winning back to back with a free one banker and a pay. I uploaded the videos to YouTube and also posted to the group. So if you've not been using our free banker and pay, kindly make use of it this week and be in good profit. Okay, so for quite some time now, those in the group have not been doing well. Nobody has been chatting, nobody has been dropping numbers, and even when some drops these numbers, nobody is appreciating them if these games pulls through. So for that reason, I don't want quantity, I want quality. We've come to the agreement that there will be no free group again. If you want to join our premium groups, our WhatsApp group, then you will have to pay to join it. Okay, so for the remaining part of this season, we are charging just 6,500 naira to join, and from next season we are going to be charging 25,000 naira for the entire season to join that group. But for this season, because we are into half of the season, it goes for 6,500 naira to join. And benefits you stand to gain for joining this group is that we are going to be gifting out one full-time banker draw and a very reliable pay with proof every single week for free till the end of the season. And also be reminded that this one full-time banker draw and a pair alone goes for 10,000 naira if you are to subscribe to our premium banker plan, but you are getting it all for free if you join with 6,500, and that offer is valid till Saturday this week in the next 48 hours. Okay, the group has been dissolved. The regional free WhatsApp group has been dissolved, and those that have made payment for it has been added to a new group, and we're going to work together and win together. Okay, back into the business of today. So sorry about my voice, I'm extremely tired. This is week 24. A quick shout out to ukfootballpools.com for actually making available these papers for us to make use of and be in good profit. Okay, let's get started with the first paper on our list, which happens to do with the special advanced fixtures. We are not going to take much of your time by analyzing this paper, but we'll see what we can do to be fast. We have the returning to play the English Premier Division, and also we have games from the English Championship Division, games from English League 1, League 2, and the Scottish Premier Championship and Cup Division. On the right hand side, starting from top to bottom, we have the Triple G's column, the games from number 1 to 14, and under it we have the Lotto sequence with letters C and H representing 3 and 8. We have below it the short list with games from number 1 to number 8, the expert trio with games from number 1 to 3, and lastly we have the high score with box 1 to box 9 harboring different numbers, and the easy column at the bottom right with games from number 1 to number 4. And matches for this week are going to be played between the 13th and the 14th day of December 2025, and this is officially week 24, a purple coupon week. Okay, from the special advanced fixtures, we have a couple of sequences that has actually come to stay. Okay, before we go into the sequences, if you want to join the WhatsApp group I just advertised earlier, where you'll be getting one full-time banker draw and a pay every single week with proof till the end of the season for free, all you need to do is pay 6,500 to the number if you have my account details. But if you do not have the account details, check the description of this video recording series and you're going to see a number there. Add that number to WhatsApp and connect with me on WhatsApp. Let's discuss business. I'll drop the details for you. You make payment and you'll be added to the group. So back to the special advanced fixture, we have a couple of settings that has come to stay. Let's start with the first one from Triple Jinx. We have this week and next week. If you check number 1 and number 14 of Triple Jinx, we have the same family series numbers there, number 39 at 1 and number 9 at number 14 of Triple Jinx. So if you go to next week, we also have a repetition of such. We have number 27 and number 1 of Triple Jinx, and number 7 and number 14 of Triple Jinx next week 25. So one of these two numbers, 39 and 9, is going to produce a full-time draw. But if the two number fails to produce a draw this week, then pick number 27 and number 7 next week for a full-time draw. Okay. Then secondly, if you scroll down, you are going to see also that in this particular week we have also another sequence here that states that if you go to expert trio, this week we have 48, 49 and number 8. 48 and 49 at number 1 and number 3 in covering number 2, which we have a single digit there. If you go to next week, the same thing happens. So you cannot really say what happens there, but I'm suspecting these three numbers to produce a draw or 2 over 3 full-time draws from there. Then at high score quiz, we have number 3 indicated at box 1 for the past 2 weeks, and this happens to be the third week. Then if you go also to next week, number 3 is also there. So if you can figure out what they're using this number 3 to play, then you can actually go ahead look it up and make use of it. We had it at a full-time banker draw last week, so to those of you that used it, number 3 to me is 50-50, and it can actually scale through, it can fail, so I cannot really say anything on that. Away from that, we didn't really have a sequence that has actually come to stay from here, so we move to the next paper on our list, which has to do with the soccer research paper. And here on soccer research paper, we have a very reliable sequence here that says that whenever any family series of 1 appears on the left or the right hand side of this week draws picture, then pick the 2 numbers at this week draws picture, their percentage to be a very reliable pair, the percentage of those numbers. So this week we have 28 and 41 there. Check out their percentages and pick your reliable pair from there. Away from that, we didn't really have any other sequence from page 1, so we move to page 2. We are trying to save time. On page 2 here we have a cartoon column with sheet number 22, and we have a write-up that says that let's use our set pieces effectively to create scoring opportunities. I cannot really decode what that means, so I'm going to look that up this night via observation corner video. Away from that, we move to the league tables, where on page 3 we have a sequence I've always been mentioning here. The sequence has actually set this week, and it says that whenever any number on the banker box at page 3 of soccer is repeated to the league tables right hand side number, then the 2 numbers at the right hand side of league tables are projected to be a very reliable pair. For this week, number 19 is at banker box, and at the right hand side of league tables we have 19 and 48. So 19, 48 are being projected to be 1/2 full-time draws or 2/2 full-time draws from there. That is a very reliable pair, and that happens to be our first pair for the week. Then away from that, we didn't really have any other one. We move to page 4, where on page 4 we have a sequence that states that whenever, this is the second time it's appearing, we have at the dead game column number 49, and we also have number 1 at the home banker. Whenever they are placed close to each other like that, then it turns out that the 2 numbers are projected to be a very reliable pair. So between number 1 and number 49, one of it is going to pick a full-time draw. I can't really recall the week it came, but 1 and 49 will definitely give us 1/2 full-time banker draw from there. Okay, or they can do 2/2. I can't really tell. So let's look out for it. That is our second pair on this column. Then we are going to release the third pair, but that will come courtesy of the Bob Morton International paper. So let's take a look at Bob Morton page 1 here. As at the time of doing this video recording series, page 1 didn't really give us any sequence that has come to stay. So we move to page 2, where on page 2 we have the cartoon section with a write-up that states, "This is time. One waits for no one. This is time. Wait for no one. It waits work for me today." Can't really decode what that means, but I'm going to look that up as well. So we didn't really find a sequence that has come to stay there. So we move to the next page, which happens to do with page 3. On page 3 we have the cartoon section with some players with shirts number 10. Okay, we see set number 10 player here with a write-up that states, "Damn, they replaced Joe with this guy." Okay, when a replacement is being seen there, so I just leave those numbers, because whenever replacements are being mentioned, it's a 50-50 game on any number displayed there. On page 4 here, we didn't really have a sequence that has come to stay, so we move to the next paper on our list, which happens to do with the Capital International paper. I'm trying to save time here, On Capital International Paper page 1, as at the time of doing this video recording series, we only had one observation that states that whenever we have the same family series number at editor's top 2 of page 1 of Capital, then it's projected to be 1 over 2 full-time draws. We have 5 and 25 from there, okay, so it is projected to be 1 full-time draw from there. From page 2, we didn't really find a sequence that has come to stay, so we move to page 3, where on page 3 we have a write-up that states that it's another fantastic goal, where we have two players number, okay, we have game number 19 and game number 21. That is a very reliable pay also from there. 19 and 21 is definitely going to produce 1 over 2 full-time job. Whenever that write-up comes up, then the two numbers indicated there are for a pay. So our third pay for the week is 19 pairing with 21. I know the one that is actually going to draw from here, so you can actually look me up on WhatsApp. Let's discuss business and let me show you and tell you why that number is to pick a full-time draw. On page 4 of this paper, as at the time of doing this video recording series, we didn't really find a sequence that has come to stay, so we are going to be calling it a day on this video recording series, because that is the last paper we treat here on this particular channel. I hope you enjoyed it. We were kind of brief because we don't want to waste your time and talking too much. So for our 3 over 3 full-time draws this week, we are expecting a couple of draws, at least from 14 to 18 draws this week. So if you wish to have our 3 over 3 full-time draws, which are fixed, kindly message us on WhatsApp via the number displayed in the description of this video recording series, and we're going to do justice to responding to you and teaching out these numbers. Once you subscribe to any of our payment plans, we confirm your payments, we're going to send it across to you. So that is it. On those that have joined the free WhatsApp group, which currently goes for 6,500, I'm going to be dropping the one full-time banker draw for you guys and a very reliable pay with proof, okay, so that you can make use of and be in good profits this week to continue our winning streak of the banker and pay. So if you wish to join, send me a message with the number displayed in the description of this video recording series, only on WhatsApp. Let's discuss business and let's make some cool money together. So back to the promise I gave you guys at the beginning of this video recording series. We have a very reliable banker draw and a pay from Bob Morton International Paper page 4, and that plays on only purple and brown wicks, okay, since the inception of the season. If you go to all the purple and brown wicks, go to where we have the coded list column on page 4 of Bob Morton International Paper, and scroll down to where you have the W column. W column for this week happens to Harbour, Stockport and Chesterfield, with the indications phone and car. So those two numbers indicated there, which are number 31 and 35 for this week, are projected to be a very reliable pay, okay, so that is a very reliable pay from us this week. We've already dished out about 3 pays, so you can take that to be our exclusive pay for the week. And if you have to pick it as full-time draw, the one that is going to draw, it can do 1 over 2, it can do 2 over 2. But from our end here, having analyzed those two numbers, the one that we are projecting to be as draw happens to do with game number 31. So that is our banker for the week, and we've also made available 3 pairs for you. Pick any of them and make use of. The best one I'm recommending is number 19 and number 19 and number 21, courtesy of either Bob Morton or Capital, the cartoon section that states it's a fantastic goal. So thank you very much for having taken our time to see this video to the end. If you love what we do in this video, kindly subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and also click on that like button to like our videos so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. Thank you very much and do have lovely week ahead. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. Bye for now.